Was GT Sport the best Gran Turismo and racing game ever? Well, in this video, you are going to find out. I have done 1,422 hours in GT Sport. I used to play this game religiously, and I think today is the last day that you can play it because it's been taken offline. And if you don't know, this was an online racing game by Polyphony Digital and Kaz Yamauchi. A big departure from Gran Turismo 5 and 6 before. Got rid of a lot of the single player stuff, and I love this game, and I'm going to give you some reasons why I think it was the best game. For me, it's the best game ever, but the best Gran Turismo ever. I know it's going to be controversial. I'm also just going to show you straight up here the footage of the game so we can record that and we can remember what it's like. Are we remembering it too favourably? Does it actually stand up better? Now you can see here, this is a homepage. Compared to Gran Turismo 7, I don't really miss the Gran Turismo 7 homepage, I've got to be honest. I like cycling through the images of cars. I would rather see images of cars than the map that's never changed. I'm sick of the map. Sorry about that, but you know, I'd rather see these images here. At the top, I can see my credits. I got 10 million credits. Got my V12 Vantage GT3, the Aston Martin, obviously the last car I ever drove in this game. My mileage points, the daily workout, an A+ rank, and S rank safety, so as good as you can get. Absolutely top tier rankings there, and the stuff on the inside. So let's go to the home page. What does a home page tell us? Okay, so here you got your garage, your car settings. So it's quicker to change a livery than it is in GT7, because if I want to change the livery, I can just go here and change them, and if I want to change my car, I can do it. This is actually a lot quicker than GT7. So Gran Turismo Sport was all about getting to the racing as quick as possible, and I'm going to show you some footage in game, obviously. In fact, we'll do that right now. So you can see here these settings, change background, all that kind of stuff. Okay, that's awesome. And then to get into the racing, this is all you have: arcade, campaign, sport, brand central, and lobby. And it looks like we actually have a friend in a lobby, although might have a slight internet issue. Let's see how the lobby system works. Very similar. Can we see rooms with friends? Who is my friend online? Got no friends, got no fans. Would have been cool to jump in and see someone, but this is the settings here for the lobbies. You can see you still can't search by or sort by lobbies that are most filled, which I don't really like. It looks like this is the only page of lobbies left. What a sad state of affairs here. This is the only page of lobbies, if I'm getting that right. Let me update the list. Yeah, oh my goodness, this game really is end of life. So fair enough, and the lobbies that are most filled are the roleplay lobbies, which is interesting. So we've got that there. The brand central, let's see how that is different from GT7. Pretty similar. I know the brand central, I mean this page is basically the same. The brand central in GT7 is like, actually has a notional location. I don't really care too much about it. Then you've got sport mode. Got race entry, time trial. Let's have a look what's going on in sport mode. We got the daily races. Back in the day, this was big. When I started this YouTube channel, or when I started doing GT Sport on this YouTube channel, this was the place to be. Like on a Monday, you'd have thousands of people watching across YouTube, all the different channels, people streaming it. This big one got the one make, race A, race B, a Majuri, and race C, Group 3 at Suzuka. Absolute classic there. What about the time trial? I can't remember how the time trial worked. Okay, so you've got 2 time trials here that haven't entered. So it's a little bit slower. People are still taking photos and supporting it. All that stuff needs to happen. Now, the campaign, you've got driving school, mission challenge, and circuit experience, which I didn't care too much about. GT League, I can't remember what GT League was. GT League I never did, clearly. It's all still new. So that's I'll rest in peace, that one. An arcade mode. So now what I want to do is, I'll keep using the controller for this, is I want to see what it's like compared to Gran Turismo 7. So for that, what is going to be a good track to do? I think Spa may be a good track. So remember, you have the rain at Spa as well, don't you? So we can do that in the afternoon. And we can choose a bit of a weird system here, but then you can go to your garage cars. We can choose my Chevrolet Corvette. Oh my goodness me. Put auto just come on the controller here. This was a car that I have a very strong bond with. This car, Had some incredible results racing the like of Super GT, Nathan Maximin, Roswald in that iconic league now. Also daily races. This was really my chariot. If that was a car in real life, I would buy it back to have it because I have a real connection with this car. So here we are in the settings. I didn't see an option to do wet weather. I'm pretty sure there was wet weather at Spa, but anyway. So you can see there, that was all running at 30 FPS. So we're in... I have to be honest. I'm amazed. Like, yes, Gran Turismo 7 is a bit better than this, but it's not a lot better than this. It's not a lot better. You still got that sort of draw distance. That's believable. There's a bit of maybe... pop in there on the pit building, but fundamentally everything is... I keep trying to shift down, I need to forget. Thanks, bro. Everything is proportioned really nicely. This is much closer to the VR experience of the game in PS5, by the way. So if you're wondering what does Gran Turismo 7 PSVR feel like, it's very close to this. So the VR people in the comments, please let me know if that's the case, but this is very much a playable game. And it's going to be weird that Gran Turismo 7, we're 2024 now, I don't know when Gran Turismo 8 is going to be out, but let's just say it's going to be 2027. It's kind of scary to say. That would be 10 years after GT Sport came out, right? And 10 years of progress, 10 years before GT Sport was 2007 and we were still in Gran Turismo 4. Like, I feel like the rate of progress has definitely slowed. Like, this is a pretty good looking game for me as a racing fan. I've got everything I need. I've got clearly definable curbs and track objects. I can see sort of like the depth of the grass, or like when it's going away, so like how much the curbs have been used. I can see tire marks on the curbs. I've got pretty good detail on the cars ahead, so I can see going around that corner what car it is. So that gives me the information. So I'm thinking about it purely from a racing driver's perspective. This is holding up a lot better than I thought. Can we actually... Oh my god, everything just broke there. The force feedback is way too high. Oh my goodness me. Woo-hoo-hoo. Almost broke everything. Something did actually break there. So force feedback, torque. I'm just going to put this down. That's obviously what I was racing at before. But I never used a direct drive on GT Sport. Never had a direct drive. How's the force feedback? It's pretty good. It's pretty good, to be honest. I mean, this is me jumping in, by the way, on my Logitech G Pro Wheel and pedals that I've never used in GT Sport. I've never ever used in GT Sport, and I've just literally pressed a pedal and it's working. So that, by the way, is why I continue to use the Logitech stuff, and I do have a discount code for Logitech products. You can get £100 off this wheel if you use the code Kireth at checkout. But that was real plug and play you saw there, although everything did break as well. Let's get to the end of the... I just want to get to the finish line here. I mean, I used to be so comfortable. It's actually bringing it all back. I used to race in this view. As you can see, I haven't lost it. I haven't lost it at all there. My famed sense of spatial awareness. But just how everything decelerates and all the sights and sound, it's like... It's very uncanny for me. Like, this is bringing back memories. Like, it's bringing back floods of memories. I've got to be honest. Like, it's almost actually a little bit too much for me, that. Because, like I said, I spent 1,422 hours in this game. They say if you spend 10,000 hours or something, you become good at it. The VR tool, I used to play this game in VR. I used to stream in VR, actually. So not in the VR tour mode, which it probably won't let me go into, but I used to play in virtual reality, just in a normal way. Split screen, we've got the custom race, all that stuff there. The livery editor, incredible liveries. Let's see what's going on in the Discover tab. So, I mean, look at this. Look at something like that from a game this old is absolutely insane. Look at the graphics on that. Absolutely insane. So let me know in the comments, by the way, do you think GT Sport was the best Gran Turismo game of all time? Or do you think it basically ruined Gran Turismo by getting rid of the single player? but I wanted to show you here GT Sport for old time's sake. And let me know as well, actually, really let me know if you were watching this channel during the GT Sport days. It would mean a lot. And I'll see you next time.